Do not start a business until you do the following. Hello YouTube family, and welcome once again to another highly informative video. And in today's video we're going to be diving into the things you need to do before you start a business, especially now in 2025. These are the things you need to consider. These are the things you need to put in place before even thinking of starting a business. So yeah, without wasting much more time, let's dive right into it. So the number one thing you need to do before starting any business at all, or before even saying, oh, I need to start this business tomorrow, whatever, is you need to do what we call the thorough research. Now, business is not just about how I feel or what I'm good in, or the nice ideas I have in my head and things like that. No, that's not what business really is about. Business is more about you trying to create something of value, or you trying to render something that will be valuable to people out there for the exchange of money. That is what the real business is about. You need to ensure that whatever thoughts you have in mind, whatever business you're planning to start, you do a thorough market research, you do a thorough online research on how that particular product is playing out before even thinking of starting that particular business. This is very important. As you guys can see here, in 2025, markets are constantly evolving. Every single day things are changing. Every single day new products are coming out. Every single day new innovative products that are even beating olden products are coming out every single day. So before you can even think of starting a particular business of a particular product, you want to ensure you understand who your target audience are. You want to ensure you understand the pain point, that is, what exactly would that product be solving, or what exactly would that business be valuable about. Okay, and then what are your competitors doing, and how can you even improve? How can you bring something new to the table? These are things that are very crucial, and this is more on the research. And how can you even carry out this research? We have several online tools now, several surveys, and social medias that you can actually carry out research on. Starting with Google Trends, you can just go to Google Trends and then search for that particular business idea you have in mind, and see the type of volume of people researching on that particular product. It can be you doing a normal physical market survey. It can be you going to e-commerce sites where they're selling several products, and then just looking for the particular product you have in mind, and then seeing the comments, seeing the amount of sales it is having recently. These are ways to go about the first method, which is the research. Now, heading to the next, which is to create a solid business plan. This is one major reasons why a whole lot of businesses are just failing every single day. They have the nice idea, they decide to get the capital, they go ahead in starting up the business, but they do not write down the plan. They don't have a long-term business plan. They just feel, oh, this idea is going to be good. All I need is 20,000 naira. Okay, once I get this product, I'll be able to sell, and this will be my gains. And basically ideas. They don't jot down what exactly they want to achieve. Short term, long term. These are things you need to ensure you have in place even before starting the business. If you know the starting capital of your business is going to be, let's say, 50,000, for example, and you've already, created your plan on, okay, this is how much profit I'm going to be making. You need to write every single thing down in your journal, or you should have an Excel sheet on your PC or your mobile device. Just take notes. And now you also need to have your improvement plan. Okay, by the time I've achieved, made this profit, what am I going to be using the profit for? All right, you want to reinvest that profit into the business. The main idea is you don't just want to have the mindset of okay, I already have the olden things I bought. That is what I'm just going to be using so I can be having more profit. No. That's not the correct mentality of an entrepreneur. You want to ensure you're reinvesting that money in order to improve your business. And these are things that needs to be in your business plan. Your business plan must have the capital, must have the continuous daily records, must have your long-term goals, must have your short-term goals. Every single thing has to be in place before you even think of starting that business. Now, heading to the next thing over here, which is your finance. This is very crucial. All right. Now, when you talk about finance, you're talking about your starting capital, you're talking about your sources of income, areas where you're going to be sourcing or fueling your business with money. Because especially if you're starting a particular big business, a business that requires a whole lot of capital, you need to ensure you have a plan on how you're going to be sourcing that money to fund your business. As you guys can see over here, money matters a lot. Money is very, very important. All right. Now you need to understand cash flow projections. Okay, if you're going to be, earning 50,000 naira, let's say monthly from other sources. Okay, and then you put that 50,000 or 20,000 inside. Do you have enough money to, start that particular business? But there's something that I've noticed, especially from a lot of friends that usually have these ideas of starting one business, starting that business, or people that are even asking me questions on what do you think about me starting this particular business? They always have the mindset of confusing or convincing themselves not to start because of capital. But one thing I used to say is no matter the amount of money you need, let's say the money is so huge, start with what you have. If you're really serious about that business, start with what you have. Let's say it's a business that you're still a beginner on how to create that product, for example. I need to do a training on how to, go about it. It's not compulsory for you to pay the huge sum. You can decide to just start with the beginner, aspect. You don't have to spend the entire thing. Same thing applies in the business. If you're starting the business, it's not compulsory for you to buy the most expensive parts. It's not compulsory for you to buy it. You can look for other cheaper ones that can still serve the pros, the need. Look for something that is cheaper that can serve the need. And as time goes on, you have it in your business plan, which is something we talked about. As time goes on, once you're able to get enough profit, you can decide to advance. You can decide to reinvest it in the business by buying more expensive, product or more expensive equipment that can even increase your productivity. But then your finance is something you need to note down. Okay, how much can I raise? What is my capability? What is my capacity in terms of finance? All right, this is where I'm at. You need to have all these things in your business plan. So far you have it in your business plan, you're going to be able to have a guideline on, okay, this is what I can buy. I don't need to buy this. You have your priority, your scale of preference, things that are more important in your business. Because especially if you're starting, it's not always the case that you have the money to buy every single thing. This is where prioritizing comes in place. You want to ensure you have the correct prioritization for your business before you even think of starting that business. Now, the next thing over here is building your brand and online presence. This is also very, very important, especially in today's world, 2025. Digital marketing is already taking over every single thing. If you want to make a whole lot of money, depending on whatever source you're thinking of, online is the new way. No matter how much you hate it or you don't hate it, you dislike it, whatever, there's nothing you can do about it. It has come and it has come to stay, and we'll have more improvement as time goes on. So you definitely don't want to be left out of the power in the online presence. So if you're going to be starting a business, you must also have a plan on your online presence. You want to start a social media account, a business account. You want to ensure you have a very good profile. You want to ensure you do your branding right, your logos, your designing, the brand colors, your brand font. These are things you want to ensure you have decided before even thinking of starting that business. Now, the next thing over here, which is very, very, very important, but a whole lot of people tend to leave this out. And on the long run, you'd see that it's very, very important because it can save you in a whole lot of mess. And this is the legal and administrative work. You want to ensure that business, you're going to register that business. Before you even think of starting that business, you want to ensure you have plans on registering that business. You want to ensure you register the name of the business with the proper licenses, and you want to ensure that every single thing in your business is in compliance with the local regulations. This is very, very important, especially if you have a business already and you haven't registered it. Kindly go and register that business to save yourself from any unexpected events. Now, the next thing over here is preparation for adaptability. All right, like I said, the world is evolving every single day. We have new innovations, we have new discoveries, new technology. You want to ensure that that business you're about to start, what's the flexibility like? When things starts to pop out, when things starts to be, new design starts to pop out, what is the flexibility of that business? Would it be something that you can easily, flexible. Oh, I don't even know the right word to use, but would it be something that you can easily adapt with a new innovation? You also need to consider distance. If it's something, if it's a business you are doing that, okay, it's something that, okay, you can do yourself, but then there's a probability of AI taking over it as time goes on. I'm just saying, but then you want to ensure you have this plan in your business plan as well. In case things like that happen, what are you going to do? How are you going to add that new discovery into your business in order to ensure that your business is still safe for sales or for profits? And now that brings us to the end of all the things you need to note, starting from the very first one here, which is the research, moving to your finances. You want to assess your finance, moving to your brand. You want to ensure you have your correct branding in place. And then you also want to ensure you register your business, and also preparation for change. Now that brings us to the end of today's video. Please, the reason why I purposely created this video is because I've been having a whole lot of friends, a whole lot of subscribers talking about starting a new business, but then they are missing these things I just listed. They are missing these things I just listed, and these are things that are very, very important. Once again, business is not about how you feel. Business is not about what is sweet in your brain. It's about what is out there that has the potential, what is out there that is solving a problem. Even if you don't like it, so far it's going to bring what you want, then go for it. Sometimes in life we don't do the things we like in order to get what we want. Sometimes we just have to do the things we don't like in order to get what we want. Same thing applies in business. You might not be a fan of, a particular product that is solving a particular problem, but because you know it can bring you that money, then you can go into it and even finally like it. So the same thing applies to business. Like I'm saying, it is very, very key. You don't just do things based on how you feel. All right. And yeah, there you have it, guys. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you surely learned something very important in this video, make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Drop a like on the video, and also feel free to drop comments down in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in my next highly informative video. Thanks for watching.